For a long time, there's always been this idea that short men aren't masculine because solely because of their height. And nowadays you tend to see a lot of people that are of shorter stature that complain about their heights. And even myself sometimes I've complained about my height as well, which doesn't make any sense at all because at the end of the day it's something that you can't control at all. And there's one important point that Andrew Tate made in one of his videos discussing about different heights was that he gave a very good example. Whether you like the guy or not, he gave a good point. He said that if you had a 5'2" guy and you had 6'4", then both of those guys, in order to become successful, they need to do the same things to achieve success. And that's to improve their mental health, their physical health, make money, and gain social skills. And that's both of those guys need just those three things. Now, if the 5'2" guy, he did those things, but the other guy didn't, whatever so-called advantages that tall people have, their progress would not be comparable at all. The taller guy in that instance would be just mediocre, and the other guy on the way shorter guy, he would be successful. If we take Hollywood, we have actors that are really tall and we have actors that are really short. So really tall actors like Chris Hemsworth, he's very successful. He's been in a lot of movies. He's played several roles that people have been impressed with. But we also have Kevin Hart, who's quite short. He's around 5'2", 5'3". But they're very similar to each other, even though the biggest difference between them is their height. They both have money, they both have fame, and they're both very successful. And it had nothing to do with their heights. Kevin Hart, he could have just stayed at home and complained and be like, "Oh, I'm too short. I can't make it into Hollywood just because of the way I was created." Like, look at him now. He's super successful. And it doesn't matter how tall you are. You can achieve success if you really want it. And if you see the comments section of many videos where there are women rejecting men, there's a whole compilation on YouTube of women, shunning short guys. And people in the comment section, there are a lot of people that are like, "Oh, my chances are gone. Like, I'm short. I can't achieve anything." And they bring up these weird stats like, if you're 6 foot, you have a better chance of being a good CEO, and if you're 6 foot, your job prospects increase, and all of these weird stats like. And these people, they get discouraged by whatever they read, things like this, and they never choose to become the better version of themselves, which is completely foolish because that's all within your control. Whatever it is you need to do to fulfill your potential. And even if one of those people who are super insecure about their height and they just complain about it, even if they are 6 foot for one day, I guarantee you their life would still be the same. Nothing would change at all, right? It's just your stature, right? It doesn't automatically make you get attraction from other women. You could be 6 foot and a loser who just plays video games all day, doesn't do anything to improve himself, and you wouldn't get any attraction. You wouldn't get any respect from the people around you. And so hence that proves that height doesn't matter. It's something that you can't control. The way to get to your potential, to become the best version of yourself, is to put in the work and try to make money, improve your mental, physical, and spiritual health, and become more socially comfortable. That's all you need to do to become a successful person. And that in the end, all that matters in our lifetime is focusing on the things that we can control, and to pursue whatever ambitions and goals that we have in life. That's all you need to focus on within life itself, and to fulfill your purpose.